Good morning and welcome. Thank you for being here. Barely 2 hours ago, Liu Xiaobo was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize at the ceremony in Oslo, as millions of people tuned in to watch this historic moment on television, on the radio, and on the internet. But a fifth of the world's population living in the Chinese Empire did not get to share this moment with the rest of the world. The Chinese government blacked out broadcasts of the ceremony. To some, this may be a display of Beijing's power, showing that it can control all the televisions and the media outlets in China. But in reality, it is a display of Beijing's weakness and brittleness. Beijing doesn't have the confidence and the courage to let its own people decide what they watch and to share in a moment cherished by the rest of the world. We stand here this morning to celebrate the awarding of the Nobel Peace Prize to Liu Xiaobo, a writer, an intellectual, a poet, an activist, a reformer, but above all, Liu Xiaobo, a compassionate individual whose love of life, humanity, freedom, democracy, and his nation is far greater than what China's current leadership can ever match. From the diversity of this crowd, the different groups gathered here, Chinese, Tibetans, Uyghurs, and supporters from the rest of the world, we can get a sense of what kind of person Liu Xiaobo is. Personally, as a Tibetan exile myself, whose parents fled Tibet to escape from Chinese government persecution following the invasion of my country, I know that Liu Xiaobo has a special place in our hearts. He is one of the first Chinese intellectuals to support the Tibetan struggle. He has expressed in his essays a profound understanding and a deep empathy for the Tibetan people, along with other people whose homeland remains occupied territories in China. At this moment, highlight an artwork that is created to honor Liu Xiaobo. And behind us, you can see this artwork made in the portrait of Liu Xiaobo. And I would like to call here the artists who created the artwork. It is the result of a collaboration, a very unique collaboration between a Chinese artist and a Tibetan artist. Zhang Hongtu and Tenzin, please stand here for a moment. Thank you.
Today, we, a group of 10 non-governmental organizations, come together to congratulate Liu Xiaobo, independent intellectual and co-author of Charter 08, for being awarded the 2010 Nobel Peace Prize, and call on the Chinese government to release him from prison unconditionally. We are Students for a Free Tibet, Human Rights in China, Amnesty International, Human Rights First, Human Rights Watch, International Campaign for Tibet, International Federation for Human Rights, Tibet Youth Congress of New York and New Jersey, Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization, and the Uyghur American Association.
On behalf of Regional Tibetan Youth Congress, New York and New Jersey, and also the people of Tibetans in New York and New Jersey, we would like to congratulate Liu Xiaobo for getting world recognitions for his long-term efforts. for the human rights, democracy in China.
Good morning, everybody. It's a great day to be a human rights activist. I was walking from Penn Station here. I'm not a New Yorker, so, I didn't know that I should take a cab, but walking from Penn Station and passing Macy's, there's this giant illuminated sign that says, "Believe." And I think that's a great thing for us all to keep in our hearts today. We believe in the justice of our cause, and we believe that Liu Xiaobo, when he is free, will look at that beautiful Nobel Peace Prize medal and understand that his efforts were not for naught, and that will come to fruition.
This is a joyous day and a sad day, isn't it? Joyous because a really exceptional man, a true brother of all of us who care about freedom and human rights and free speech and love and compassion and forgiveness and understanding and all those qualities that we cherish so much as human beings. But those of us who also care about the future of China and care about our Chinese brothers and sisters very much.
Excuse you.
And we hope that the Chinese system changes very rapidly so that they can live a full and prosperous life leading to happiness and creativity and all those things that human beings do cherish so much. It's clear that
doing everything.
In the end, brute force can never really stop that innate, universal drive for happiness, for freedom, for expression, for community. And this Nobel Peace Prize for Liu Xiaobo, I think, demonstrates that.